All right, so here is your image of yourself printed out on paper. When we are doing this, you want to make sure that your paper is oriented the correct way. So your head should be on the top. It should not be like this. All right, with your head facing up, we are going to start to make a 1/2 inch grid. Okay, so when we start, we want to line up our ruler at the top of the image, and we want to find the 1/2 inch mark. That is going to be basically right here, and then we're going to hit the 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5. My 5.5 is off the page, so I'm going to stop right at the 5. Some of your images might be a little bit wider, so maybe you'll hit the 5.5. Maybe some of you won't even hit the 5, so it just depends. From here, the next step is we want to take our image and pull our ruler down. It's very important that we don't switch anything. From here, lining up at the end of the ruler with the end of the image. It's not the edge of the paper, the end of the image. Be very precise. If you measure incorrectly and make your grid wrong, your photo is going to be kind of messed up. All right, there we go, ending at 5. From here, I'm going to turn my image. It's easier if we all do it the same way, so turn it to the left. And then I'm going to start to connect my lines together. Make sure they are spot on. I'm doing this in pen so you guys can see. You can do it in pen or pencil. Again, pen, you can't erase it, so just make sure you're doing it right. Oopsie. Make sure you hold the ruler down. And if you mess up and it's like not on your face, it's not a huge deal, but you want to make sure that your face is like perfect. Okay, from here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come up to our line that we just created. We want to start and do our 1/2 inch again. Notice I've only turned my paper once. It's not upside down. I didn't put my head on the right. And then my 7 is barely going to make it on the image. From here, same thing. We're gonna take that ruler, I'm gonna go straight down. Line up the end of the ruler with the end of the image. And then we're gonna do every 1/2 inch. The 1/2 inch is going to be the 2 longest lines on the ruler. All right, and then there's my weird 7 down there. That's barely going to make it. And the reason we do it like this is so the weird little like leftover mark is on the same side. So we want to make sure it's both here, not one here and one here. And then from here, it doesn't matter, you can go ahead and turn it any way you want, and we're just going to start connecting our grid. Alright, so here we go. From here, we want to start to number our grid. So think about Battleship. I'm going to do the numbers on top, so we're going to do our columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then let's do letters over here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. All right? So that is our grid.